Hello everyone. In today's Cretaceous profile, I'm going to be doing is Nothronychus, the only therizinosaur to reach the late Cretaceous in North America. Its name means slothful claw. Is a genus of therizinosaur theropod dinosaur that lived in North America during the late Cretaceous period. There are two species. Nothronychus mckinley was described by James Kirkland and Douglas G. Wolfe in 2001. It was recovered near New Mexico's border with Arizona and the area known as the Zuni Basin from rocks assigned to the Moreno Hill Formation during the Terrarian stage of the late Cretaceous. A second specimen described in 2009 as a second species. Nothronychus graphemi was found in the tropic shell of Utah, dating 1.5 million years older than McKinley. The first fossil evidence later attributed to Nothronychus was discovered by a team of paleontologists working in the Zuni Basin of New Mexico at the Haystack Butte site, Moreno Hill Formation. A therizinosaur Ischirum, a hip bone, had originally been mistaken for a skull muscle, a part of the skull crest of a newly discovered ceratopsian, Zuniceratops. However, closer examination revealed the true identity of the bone, and soon more parts of the skeleton were found. The New Mexico team, led by paleontologist Jim Kirkland and Douglas Wolfe, published their find in the Journal of Vertebrate Paleontology on August 22nd, 2001, making it the type specimen of a new species, Nothronychus mckinley. The Arizona Republic newspaper, however, was first announced the name on June 19th, 2001, in a column by R.E. Muller. The genetic name Nothronychus is derived from Nothro meaning slothful and onyx meaning claw. And the specific name McKinley honors of rancher Bobby McKinley, on whose land the fossils findings were made. The holotype specimen MSM P2106 consists of very sparse skull fragments, a brain case, some vertebrae, and parts of the shoulder girdle, forelimbs, pelvis, and hind limbs. A second, more complete specimen, UMNH VP 16420, was discovered from the tropic shell formation, dating to the early Terrarian stage of southern Utah in 2000 by Merle Grafam, a resident of the Big Water, Utah. The area around Big Water had been subjected to several expeditions by teams from the Museum of Northern Arizona and was known for its abundance of marine reptile fossils, especially plesiosaurs. During part of the late Cretaceous period, the region had been submerged under shallow sea, the interior seaway, and preserves extensive deposits. Grapham's Intel discovery, a large isolated toe bone, came as a surprise to colleagues, as it clearly belonged to a land-dwelling dinosaur rather than a plesiosaur. However, the location of the bone at that time would have been nearly 100 kilometers from the Cretaceous shoreline. An excavation of the area by Museum of Northern Arizona crew revealed more of the skeleton, and the scientists found that it was a therizinosaur, and in the first example of that group to be found in the Americas. All previous therizinosaur fossils had come from China and Mongolia. Between both species, Nothronychus graphemi is the most complete but lacks a skull. And here's a size comparison to a human with two species. Nothronychus is a medium-sized therizinosaur, measuring 4.2 or 5.3 meters, 14 to 17 feet long, and weighing 80 to 1,200 kilograms, 1,800, 1,600 pounds. Nothronychus had large pot-belly abdomens, long necks, and stocky hind limbs with four-toe feet. Its arms were relatively large, with dexterity hands equipped with up to 30 centimeters, 12 inches, long curved and sharply pointed claws on their fingers. In addition, the tail was reduced in length, but more flexible. The genus Nothronychus can be distinguished from other therizinosaur taxa, both based on several features distinctly subcircular obtiliar, possess an elongated obturator forearm towards the bottom. The content area between pelvis and the ischium restricted to the upper half of the obtiliar projection, and deep cut between towards the bottom face of the obtiliar process and frontal ischial shaft. Both species, Nothronychus mckinley and graphemi, are known from mature specimens of similar size, as evident by the fusion of the neural spines and scapula coracoid. They have roughly equal humeri or upper arm, measuring 41.5 centimeters, 16.3 inches, and 42.4 centimeters, 16.7 inches in length, respectively, though Nothronychus mckinley was different from Nothronychus graphemi in being slightly less robust, as well as details of the tail, vertebrae, and a more blunt uvula, lower arm bone. And for its classification, Nothronychus were members of the Coelurosauria, the theropod group composed mainly by carnivorous dinosaurs. However, more specifically Nothronychus form part of the subgroup Meliraptoria theropods, which evolved into partial omnivores, and in the case of Nothronychus and their family, plant eaters. Nothronychus mckinley was in 2001 assigned to Therizinosauridae, giving the derived features of the genus. In 2010, Lindsay performed a large and comprehensive analysis of the Therizinosauridae. The clay disc analysis recovered both McKinley and Graphemy as a sister group. Most of the data provided by Zanu was used by Hartman and colleagues in 2019. During an extensive phylogenetic analysis for the Coelurosauria, Nothronychus was recovered as a therizinosaur taxon, with both species in derived positions. Below are the obtained results for the Therizinosauridae. Nothronychus lived between 93.9 to 89.8 million years ago, meaning Nothronychus has never met Crocodontosaurids, Abelisaurids, Megaraptorans, Heterosaurids, or sauropods. Specimens of Nothronychus are known from the Moreno Hill Formation, which documents a time of tectonic upheaval, volcanic activity, humid paleoclimate, and North American coastal margin shafts. Other dinosaur fossils recovered from this formation are Suitsky Zuniceratops, and an undescribed ankylosaur remains that have yet to be studied and given a name. 3 groups of turtle fossils have been reported, and other vertebrate fossils including crocodilian-formed teeth, annelid teeth, and gar scales. It's not known what caused Nothronychus to become extinct in North America, either competition or climate change. Should Therizinosaur have a Therizinosauria hiatus? Because they already have sauropod hiatus. Like Allosaurus, like the Titanosaur, had inhabited North America after nearly 30 million years of absence of sauropods from North America from fossil record, and probably migrated from South America. So, should Therizinosaurus have its Therizinosaur hiatus, like the sauropod hiatus? Let me know in the comments. And what's next? A new fossil for Therizinosaur found in North America by the time this video is over? That wouldn't surprise me if they have discovered it recently. And that's it. Like and subscribe, and see you later, guys.